Hey guys, and welcome back. I'm Piotr from Mockup Photos, and today we'll be doing our own mockups.
Mockup Photos. Affinity Photo.
So, if you have any graphic photographies and you simply would like to see how it will look on a wall, somewhere in a restaurant, or anywhere in a public space, just download an image, of course, legally, probably, and just simply change this to your image. Make a mockup, just like that. Look, here we have from Unsplash, a photography, from Cam Idris, and Cam, and simply resize the image that you created, or a graphic art, whatever, and fit to the frame as close as possible. And here, let's use the white border around this. Look, it pretty much fits almost perfectly without doing anything on my part. And that's it. And now we have our own image. What I would eventually do here, add a curve adjustment layer, and add a little bit of grace. Something like that. Why something like that? Because as you can see, maybe a little bit less of those. I want still this to be a little bit black, because this part left is very, very grayish black. This is very, very black, like no gray at all. So I would like this image to be have this, so it will be simply better looking in this scene. And I think it looks pretty great. So this is the original, and this is ours. Does it present itself okay? I would say it very nicely corresponds with left and right part, and that's it. You can of course use masking for that. You can use the perspective tool, which we'll be using in a minute. There's a lot of different combinations to do your own mockups with your own photos. And of course, you can always take your own photographies of, for example, in your parents' house, uncle house, grandparents. Just simply make a flat photography, as flat as possible, so it will be easy just to simply resize your own image and put it in a frame and see how it looks. So, let's move to another example. Here we have a crooked image. We will have to use the perspective tool. So, this is my original, and let's simply find more or less the size you would like it to be. Of course, a rough fit. Click the perspective tool and simply drag the corners as precisely as possible so it will fit the original frame. Remember about the edges, because usually there are some problems there, because everything might be a little bit crooked. Like here, not perfect. Let's fix this a little bit. And click apply. And there we have it. Our photography in some business meeting room. Does look good. It's up to you. And let's just make a simple adjustment layer. I would desaturate those blues, and would add some pop-up to those yellows and greens, so there will be some vibrance in the room. It will be maybe a little bit eye-catching for the business guys, so they will actually have to focus instead of the image on their work, but you can always desaturate like everything. But this looks simply sad. This adds a little bit more nice weather to the room. So there's that. Let's move to another example. Here we have a restaurant, pub, cafeteria, whatever. A simple image, and let me show you another technique how we can do it. Simply create a mask. Just select an area which you want to mask, like that. And click on the image, and then on the mask button. And that's it. Here we just need to move our image into the mask, and as you can see, we can just move the image around. We can also resize this if you want. We don't have to perfectly fit this to the frame, because this is a lot easier with the masking. You can simply select the frame you like, whatever it is, from the image, and that's it. And this is the final image. We could of course fix a little bit light here, add a little bit yellow here, paint this, but this is the main idea, how to make your own mockups instead of paying anyone else. It's really, really simple. Remember to find the original images you want to use for the mockups to be as easy as possible. Just simply resize, a little bit of work with perspective tool, and that's it. You're golden. So the last example, it's some art gallery or something, and this is also very easy. You just resize your image as close as possible to the frame, and with that big of an image we can actually just simply drag and resize this all the way around. No harm done. It won't be that visible anyway. Remember that everything is done according to frame, because the frame is the most problematic part, like here. As you can see, this isn't perfect, it's a little bit black here, this is yes, and for instance, here we have it done. This looks okay, but this is not that perfect, so I would just simply add a little bit of touch with the perspective tool and stretch this accordingly, so it will simply look better. Okay, this is okay, this maybe let's... okay, this is also done. Okay, click apply, and that's it. What I would eventually change, I don't really like the blue color, it's a little bit too vibrant, so I would desaturate the blues. HSL adjustment layer, blues, let's desaturate those a little bit. And I will add a bit of saturation to the flag, so it will really pop. And that's it, guys. This is how easy you can do your own mockups with your own images and graphics, pretty much in a couple of minutes. Just use Affinity, masking, perspective tool, nothing else, it's really simple. And the images you can actually replace the original ones with your art. You can find in the description, everything's there. Thanks for tuning in, I hope you like it, leave me a comment, like, and see you later.